Well, folks, I'm back on my YouTube channel. Ain't too shabby outside, but nice day. Pretty good. You know what I mean? So, I got inspired a little bit by my younger bro, you know what I mean, doing his channel. So I figured I might as well just jump back on the same thing and get back into the business of the YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying, about my everyday life. I ain't gonna give y'all every detail of my everyday life, but I'm gonna speak the truth about my life. Some people don't realize I came a long way, a stretch of everything. True reality of words is sadly unspoken, that is real deep. But sometimes you gotta look back how things used to be and look where you at today and be blessed for it. You know what I'm saying? So basically I'm really thankful that I'm blessed. Roof over my head, food on the table, good lady, wonderful children, wonderful son. Came across that little story and walk with me a little bit. You can't be too thankful and too grateful to not realize that where you at is where you at, where God puts you at. You know what I'm saying? I used to lose a lot of faith of things and just wanted to just give up. You ever feel like you wanted to give up and just say shit's over with? Like you just wanted to throw the towel in and just drop everything and say, man, you know what? I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of getting up, going to work, stretching to make a living. But you know what? I thank the man above for giving me that strength to keep pushing. I thank my dad for giving me the strength to keep pushing. I thank my brother, my nieces, my nephews, my sons, everybody in the world for giving me the strength to keep pushing. And plus, mainly myself, I want to thank too, to keep standing on these 2 feet that I got, to wake up every day with the good Lord's blessing, to keep pushing and making moves, get money. Fuck playing around, game plan, all the bullshit. I'm out here trying to get this money and save so I can accomplish the goals of my life to keep moving. So when my dad passed on, that he looking down up there, looking up from heaven down on me and saying, my son finally did what I told him to do. So I want to keep that goal going, keep that knowledge in my head that my dad gave me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? As we teach as our sons today, which they took very well, lessons learned. You know what I'm saying? So all day really, you got to be thankful for where you at, man. It don't even matter if you're down at the bottom, which I came from down at the bottom and eased my way up to the top. It wasn't easy. It was a struggle. Everything was tough. Um, I'm not gonna say that it was an easy ride because it was never an easy task to get through. It was a tough battle for me to go through what I went through, but I finally had made it, and I thank God for where He actually found me, laid me, and put me down. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up in the morning, man, and touch your 2 feet on this pavement, it's a blessing. You ain't gotta see up there. You ain't gotta see down here. You know what I'm saying? So people better look at that, man. So they gotta get their function and their focus right about where they're at. Some people be wanting to come out here and think they gotta be on top of the world to survive. You ain't gotta be on top of the world, man, just to survive, nigga. You could be on top of the world by just doing you waking up to see another new day. Be blessed with all this. You know what I'm saying? You got to be blessed with up here and down here while you still surviving. And I thank God that I made it at the age of 44. You know what I mean? A lot of guys out here don't make it to the age of 44. They don't even see the light of day. Too many gunshots, too many violent actions where they want to be thugs. I'm not trying to be none of that. Just because I dress like that don't mean I'm trying to be like that. And a whole situation in speaking is that you look at things like that and people just try to take you out of your character. Like you'll never take me out of my character for nothing I'm doing. I don't care who you are or what you're capable of. But y'all gonna walk with me for a second because there's a lot of things that I need to show y'all. Check this out. You got strange, simple facts of people thinking they can't accomplish shit in their goals and not paying attention to what they need to really be doing. Destinations and shit that's unfound and unknown. But What you really don't understand is that life is too short to sit around and bullshit and be not humble and be sad and not thinking about what you really need to be doing. You got to think about where the hell you from, what neighborhood you from. That type of shit don't represent nothing but a bunch of bullshit in life. And what I think, to a certain amount of time, people ain't looking at what they need to be looking at. And for what I see right now, we actually got a guy sitting here in a truck playing the dumb role like don't nobody know what's going on. And see, I keep a lookout for shit like this because there's strange vehicles just popping up out of GP, and you just be trying to wonder what the hell is popping. And see, the things that I do see is the things that I see that people are trying to run around with a little bit of game plan. And majority of life, what I'm speaking is that why do people come around you, study the game, try to figure you out, and see what you're doing? Don't no strange truck just come down into an area where people live and you gathering like you gathering papers for some type of fucking warrant for somebody's arrest or you some fucking FBI agent. You know what, man? That's how a lot of motherfuckers get shot, and then they wonder why people are aiming at their vehicle. We know who the cops be around here. And the funny shit about that is that people still keep studying that bullshit, and they want to come around and act like they trying to scare you because they pull up with a vehicle like we're not human. That's why y'all get your asses blown away because y'all too busy fucking with people's lives. Leave people the fuck alone. Go about your business. Do you and quit worried about it. Exactly what I'm saying. You see how people get scared and they think people are fucking stupid? He failed to realize that he was lost and he was playing like he was some popo. You're not no fucking cop. All you doing is running around trying to serve a warrant to somebody that you had no clue who the fuck you was looking for. So therefore, you finally found out that it wasn't the real shit you was looking for, so you made yourself look like a damn fool. That's what I mean about living your life. They need to mind their business, stay out of the way, do you, and let the person do themselves. Nobody's gonna break me or change me, and I refuse that. So I'm gonna keep it pushing like my father always taught me growing up as a young man and to a grown man now. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same story to go for anybody else out here that ain't really focused on their life and they sit around on bull crap and think that everything they do is a joke. Man, look, life ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't no game. And until y'all realize life ain't no game out here, maybe y'all stop all the dumb stuff y'all doing out here thinking that shooting motherfuckers is just some shit on GP y'all do daily. That type of shit right there don't make you no man. That type of shit right there don't make you popular. That just make you look like an idiot inside because then you got time where you going to serve in the county. See, y'all motherfuckers say to yourselves, oh, I've been there, I ain't worried about that. But here's the routine about that. I like my motherfucking freedom. Anytime I can touch this, I don't want to be in there, locked up in some prison cell where I can't get freedom to eat what I want, watch what I want, do what I want, get in my vehicle and drive wherever I want to go. I like that freedom. I'm not trying to blow that freedom. You know what I'm saying? We like to spend money, go buy things, be sharp, nice clothes, jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Watches. Who the fuck want to be locked up? You can't get none of that in no prison cell, bro. You know what I mean? 3 hots and a cot. Nobody want that. I don't want that shit. They might want it. People better start thinking and waking up, man. We living in the last days, the end of time, whatever y'all believe in, whatever y'all beliefs really are. Look, it's here. You know what I'm saying? Shit's about to unfold. We can play the game if we want. You're not winning. The man above upstairs is winning unless you want the man downstairs to win. This ain't no dang gospel channel like I'm trying to preach the gospel word to y'all, but y'all, it's common sense. Use your head, stay out them streets, stay out of violence, because a lot of motherfuckers out here claim they like their life. Obviously, they don't like their life because they out here toting that shit out here, and then they get banged on. Then they ended up laying out on a stretcher or they fucking dead, and their families just crying or mourning over their casket because they wouldn't listen. I tried to tell them, stay out of harm's way much as you can. Stay out of harm's way as much as you can because life is too important and it's too short. You know what I mean? I'm thanking God I made it to live this long. I thank God for my sons. I thank God for my girl, her children, my roof over the head all day long. My brothers and sisters, stepsisters, stepmom, my father, my nieces and nephews, cousins and family. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. Whether we ain't together every day, it's a blessing to know they still are alive. And that's where I'm coming from with the true word. People wanted me to be real. This is real footage, real conversation out here. Real, real stuff coming from my mind that I never thought years down the line I was going to explain to y'all. But if I can't explain it to you straight into your personal mode and a personal view, I might as well just tell it to the camera so y'all can get the view. Y'all might call me crazy. Yeah, that nigga talking stupid, man. Fuck that nigga. Guess what? That's on you. You can take this message for however you want it. It is on your way of taking this information for your mind. That's why we still live today. We trying to live till today and for a better tomorrow. Wake up out your bed to be blessed that you woke up. Because you ain't got to open them two beautiful things they call eyes to see the light of day. Or touch foot and hug your girlfriend or hug your son, hug your mother, hug your father. But let me give a heads up about that. I don't have my mother anymore. You know what I'm saying? Real conversation. I don't have her anymore, but I know she's still with me, so that's what keeps me pushing. Because I know she up in heaven watching down on me on earth to keep me moving and motivated with the rest of my family to pass. Rest in peace to y'all, too. Take times out in the summertime, spring, hit the cemetery like I normally do. I ain't even done. This is my first video in a long time to get back on game. But y'all got to really stay tuned for the next update, man. Life is too short. Wake up. Stay motivated. Never let nobody at your areas or your job, wherever you at, take you out your character. Don't let nobody change you. Nobody can tell you how to talk, who you socialize with. Be you. 100%. Stay you. Stay motivated. Don't change your MO because somebody wants you to change. You stay who you are. That's how you be who you are. Never screw up nothing in your life to make another person say, well, you need to stop doing this. You need to. When it's time for that type of situation, that means it's time to get away from that situation and go on about your life. That's where people get it at in the world. They get confused. They figure they do this, they do that. They want to take over the world. You're not the president. You ain't the government. You ain't running. You don't run the streets. You don't run that person. That person runs himself. It's 50-50 in the game out here. 50-50 in a relationship. 50-50 in whatever you do. And if you're not going to meet me halfway with the 50%, then guess what? We ain't got nothing in common. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling it like it is. We all got our stubborn ways. We all got stubborn ways. Everybody got, that's why it's called, what is it, smile now and cry later, laugh now, smile, cry later, whatever the hell, however it's told to people. I think it's smiles and cries, basically like Training Day, the movie. You got to be able to control your smiles and cries, cause that's all you have at the end of the day. That's basically what I'm trying to tell y'all. People to get tatted up. I'm tatted, but I ain't showing y'all nothing once in a blue moon. I like my tattoos. My tattoos is like my pain therapy. So I get tattoos. I ain't had one in a long time, but I'm finna get another one. I'm gonna stay tuned with that update too to let y'all know that I love getting tats. We know it's a sin to our body, but that's just what people say. It's whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for my next video, man. It's a short life. Live your life every day like it's your last.